The music is still going, eh?
It's because they're the MVP. And Ellen Kate, have you ever been to the Balkans? Much love from Belgrade. We've never been to the Balkans. I would like to at some point, though. Serbia, Albania. Is Croatia part of the Balkans? I don't know. Man, we got like 8 people on terrorists, nobody on CP.
Stop it!
Hey. Hey, Sant, stop it.
Oh my god. Did you know counter-terrorists' fingernails are black?
Really?
Yeah.
They've been out in the field for too long.
Maybe they like colored it.
You need to take a shower or something.
Where in Europe would you go if you could go there?
Oh.
Like only one place? I
You
don't
go-
know why I would only stay in one place when we go to Europe.
If you're in Europe, it's pretty easy to get around, I think. But let's assume that you only had one country you could go to. What would you go to, Kate?
I say England.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would still say Germany, honestly. I want to have some of that sausage and cabbage.
I think the reason why is because I don't want to, like, I don't know what the language I'm
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I guess I
into.
can understand that. I'm pretty sure that in a lot of places in Europe you can get around with English, though. That's so, like, in case you don't know, European, North Americans are very admirant of the fact that so many of you speak more than one language. It boggles my mind. You go to, like, you know, Netherlands or something, and they speak, like, Dutch, English, French, and Flemish as a baseline. And you're like, Jesus, that's crazy. Flemish might be a Belgian thing, I don't know.
very impressive, I have to say.
It is? It's crazy.
God damn it. Let me play the game, you stupid booty. I'm gonna freaking knife your ass. Get ready.
Oh, here we go.
He thinks he's so cool by sniping.
He's not using the taser anymore?
He's using both.
Oh, that's the scummiest combo of all. Taser plus sniper rifle.
I think the last country that I would go in Europe would be France.
You have just insulted the French audience, Kate.
Why?
Why don't you want to go to France?
Because they hate English speaker.
I think I've told the story on stream before. I've definitely told it to you before, but I like it a lot. I knew a guy, and he told me the story about France, so it's like secondhand. But he was in French immersion, which is like basically you take school in English and French to become fluent in Canada. And she was in French immersion, so she was like a really good speaker, and she really loved like French culture and cuisine and history and stuff like that. So she was really excited after high school to go to France. She went to Paris, and she was fluent by like Canadian standpoint at least. And she went, and she arrived at Charles de Gaulle Airport, and then she went to her hotel, and she checked in, and then she went to talk to the concierge to see like where should I go, like what kind of cool restaurants and stuff are around here. So she starts to speak to the concierge in French, and he goes, "Oh, just speak English to me."
Yeah.
It was like, it hurts to hear your French accent. I'm like, oh man, that's like, she was really embarrassed apparently and just like spoke English for the rest of the whole trip.
I would.
Well, I wouldn't have a choice. I would speak English the entire trip. But, I'm not going to hold the action of one perhaps douchey concierge against the whole country. I would go to France, the incredible amount of European history.
But I would be like, hi, sorry, could you tell me where I'm supposed to go? And then they'll be like, ugh, English speaker.
Où est la bibliothèque? Où est la bibliothèque?
Excuse me, can you speak in English, please?
I really want to go to the library. People were super nice to me when I went to France, and I didn't speak any French. There you go. Also, when I was in Quebec City, which is not, France, but is predominantly French, People were very
Canadian
polite.
French.
True, but people, Quebec French speakers do have sometimes the reputation as being snobby amongst Anglophone Canadians. And I thought people were very polite. Even if sometimes when you walked in and they were like, bienvenue, and you're like, oh, hey there, buddy. Hey.
Hey there, buddy.
NL, are you saying that your Binding of Isaac Rebirth French lessons won't actually help you speak French? Yeah, probably.
Well, if you live in Quebec, it will help, but I don't think in Canada the Canadian French is very much different than France French.
That's what I've heard.
Cause my friend, she speaks fluent French, but it's Canadian French. And
Okay.
That's Danielle.
Oh yeah.
And she had a roommate who's actually from France.
Okay.
So they're like, oh, like, my first language is French. And they're like, oh, my first language is French too. So they start speaking in French and they, like, hated each other in the first week.
Wow.
So apparently, like, I don't know, a word is exactly the same, but in Canadian French, it means, like, yogurt. But
Okay.
in French, like France French, it means eggs.
Okay.
So she's like, you ate my yogurt. And they're like, I didn't eat your egg. And then they're like, no, you ate my yogurt. And she's like, no, I did not eat your egg.
That's pretty funny.
And then it's like, she's like, yeah, that bitch is a liar. I know she ate my yogurt. And she's like saying she didn't eat any shit. And then later on they realize like, oh, like to you that means egg? Like they spoke in English. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, that means like egg to you? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well,
That's really funny.
in Canadian French it means yogurt. And she's like, oh yeah, I did eat your yogurt. I'm so sorry. And she's like, oh, fucking. And she's like, those French France thinks this is like the I don't know, France, and I don't know what she was going on about, but she was mad.
Well, that I will never have to worry about that. Oh.
Did you see that?
Okay, you're going crazy here. I don't know, it's a tough decision. There's a lot of countries in Europe I would very much like to visit. And it seems like if you're going to make the effort of going all the way from the coast of the Pacific Ocean into Europe, you might as well see a couple of countries while you're there, at least. I mean, it's kind of reductive to say, like, we can see all of London, or, like, all of England in 3 days, but, you know, like, you can get a good mix. If there's another thing I envy about Europe, it's the fact that you can travel by air from one country to another in, like, 45 minutes. That's crazy. I would love to go to many European countries. England, Germany, France, Denmark, Belgium. Spain, I'll admit, no offense meant, doesn't really appeal to me that much.
Really? I really want to go to Spain. Spanish food, man.
I would go to Spain. I love paella. But, I think it's really cool how Spain... Because, and this is going to sound like I'm 2 years old to Europeans, but we don't have this in North America, right? Like, Spain basically borders Africa. There's, like, all sorts of cool, like, North African influences there. I'm jealous of that kind of stuff. I would love to experience that, but it doesn't necessarily top my list. Greece. Many countries. That's only even the start there. Slovenia. The other Scandinavian countries I have yet to been to.
When I went to Quebec, I got lost, and then we said, sorry, could you help us where to locate this house?
Yeah.
And a dude said, sorry, I do not speak English.
In English.
In broken English, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's his right.
In Quebec, though. In
That's his
Canada.
He doesn't need to. Oh, that guy's rude. He doesn't speak the only language that I speak here. Like, that's, I don't know. He's entitled to only speak French if he wants to. Oh, come Finland is cold and dark and full of miserable people. Oh, I don't know. There's something, you know, beautiful about the... What am I looking for? The, desolation. I didn't suggest Slovenia as a Scandinavian country, you ding-dong. Hey, you know, BFF cured my AIDS says, give Asia some love, though. Would you guys like to visit Asia as well? We're visiting Asia next month.
We're visiting Japan, man.
Yeah, we're going to Japan for...
Next month. That's crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
Next month we're going to Japan. Holy fuck. I don't know why. When I said January, it didn't trigger it's next month. I'm like, oh, it's in January, right? But it's like next month. Oh, fuck.
Not to mention, you know, I lived in South Korea for a year, and Kate is from South Korea.
Indeed. And I visited China, and I visited Hong Kong. They're alright, but I would never go there again.
Oh, I thought I would do better there. And Al, did you tour the DMZ when you were in Korea? I did not.
What the fuck is DMZ?
DMZ
That's a rapper?
No, it's DMX. DMZ is the demilitarized zone between North Korea and South Korea.
Oh.
And they have like Panmunjom or something like that. It's the place you can go that's like technically you're over the border and you can like look at people that are on the North Korean side and they can look at you.
Oh, yeah, I heard about it in this like mysterious story, fairy tales.
Well, it's not a fairy tale.
In my mind, it was a fairy tale. I'm like, I'm not going there. Why would I go there? I'm gonna get killed and I'm gonna get kidnapped.
Would you visit Thailand? I would love to visit.
I would love to go to Thailand, actually.
That's not Thailand.
Oh.
Tallinn.
Tallinn, oh.
Tallinn,
sorry, I couldn't hear it well because someone was shooting like negative into my ear.
You can't get much further away. Tallinn is it's the capital of Estonia.
I see.
In Northern Europe. Wow, how'd you see me?
But with the negative in your ear, it sounded like Thailand. And I would love to go to Thailand. I want to visit the boat market.
Boat market? You want to buy a boat?
No. Like, you just get on those, like, canoe thing. It's just like a wooden thing that floats.
I'm aware of what a canoe is.
Right, but, you know, it's not like a high quality with, like, a science into it. It's just, like, carved wood, basically.
Okay.
But it seemed very awesome with like the decorative like flowers and I don't know. I looked at like, ooh, I like it a lot.
If we went to Thailand, I would be going, I think, predominantly for the food.
Yeah.
And it always, I love Thai food. It always makes me feel lame though, because when I worked in Korea, when we had time off, some people would be like, yeah, dude, I got like 6 days in Thailand booked. Well, what are you gonna do? And they're like, I'm gonna do a lot of drugs that are legal there that are not legal here. And I was like, whoa, all right, get some curry for me.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's a big part of.
What drugs are legal?
Magic mushrooms, like psilocybin is legal there.
What's that?
The magic mushrooms.
What's the psilocybin?
That's magic mushrooms.
Oh, okay. What else?
I don't know what else. I didn't inquire much further. But I think you can get like illegal psychedelics and stuff like that. And I was like, have some spring rolls for me, dog.
I would love some like pad thai. I would love to have like market food. Like food that you won't be able to really taste the real flavor of unless you're not in that market.
I know what you're saying.
Sorry, Drac. Had to be down. I'm getting my food back.
I'm glad to hear it, just in time.
Ah, dang it.
Oh, close one.
74.
My dad is Thai, so he makes a lot of Thai food. It's kind of good.
It's not that good. It's kind of good.
I like a lot of Thai food.
Yeah, but you're from Kingston, though.
Yeah, maybe you give my social security number as well. Kingston is it's actually known for having a pretty good Thai community, strangely
Yeah.
enough. For a town that is like a 98% white people. It is it's got a pretty nice base of Thai food.
BFF got me laid. BFF's legal? Holy shit, I got a plan.
Old people go to Thailand to get a young Thai wife. It's weird. I have I've seen some documentary stuff about that as well.
Yeah, it's not a true false. What?
It's not a true false.
It's not a false story.
For some people.
Yeah.
In a way, like I kind of feel bad for some Thai people that like the reputation that their country has for tourism is like old people coming there to get a bride or just to like have sex with prostitutes.
Is that legal there?
I think so.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's the reputation. Oh, I shouldn't be here. That's the reputation, at least. And I feel like, you know, that it's a country with like a lot of, you know, history and beautiful architecture and landscapes and stuff like that. It must be frustrating. I haven't watched a substream in ages. Has NL gotten a knife yet?
No.
Much to Kate's chagrin.
Maybe today.
If we get a case drop, I would love to open it.
We haven't any at all.
We haven't had any case drops?
Come on,
Like between us.
Oh, between us, yeah.
Greed is good.
I'm throwing smoke.
Oh, I got you. I'm gonna get you. Someone's about to get gotten. Yes. Oh, there's some kind of civil war in Thailand.
Oh, at the moment?
We will avoid that for the time being.
Well, I don't think we're gonna go to any places soon.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Is like after we go to Japan, we probably will never go to another foreign country. Not ever, but for like at least a couple of years. Except for the
Couple
US.
years?
Yeah, you can't take.
Oh, I got a freaking case.
Oh, same here.
Hey, yeah.
You can't take a international vacation every year.
I want to go to Japan every year though.
It's a large expense.
Maybe just I'll go.
And I'll stay here.
Yeah.
Last, this one's for you, man. I'm sure it's going to be a knife. That's another one. I would love to go to Hungary as well.
My mom actually was there for a year and a half.
Your mom lived in Hungary for a year and a half?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
she
That's
did-
crazy.
She did her master there.
That makes sense. You know, a strong musical tradition. Central Europe.
And then like that's where like she learned how to speak German, I think.
Your mom speaks German.
Very little bit.
I did not know that. That's crazy. What team are you joining here? Okay,
Counter.
gotcha.